Right. Hi guys. So what do we do here at the project? As interns, one of the job scope is we are going to be working mainly with the turtle. Or the turtles, what we do with them is we collect data. We collect their shell length CCL, you get shell width CCW, and then we take picture of their face for facial ID, their left and the right. These are just some of the data we gather. This is just some of the job the intern does. We ID the turtles, we look through the photos, and then we log down the mothers that come up. Like certain years, we have this many mothers coming up, and we check with the facial ID log how many of the mother turtles are from previous years. Other than that, we also work the hatchery. So the hatchery, we maintain the hatchery, keep it in one piece. So what is the hatchery for? The hatchery is to keep predators out, and also it's to keep the hatchlings in. Well, when the hatchlings hatch out, you put in the eggs, hatchlings come out, we count the difference, and that way we can count the hatching success rate of the hatchlings. But I guess the other thing that the interns or what the team works with is that we work with the turtle egg. After gathering the data, the turtles leave. The eggs, we gather them and move them to the hatchery. So we relocate the eggs. That way, predators don't eat the eggs at the nesting site, and at the hatchery, the eggs are all protected. We release the hatchlings into the ocean. We don't release them into the ocean straight. We put them on the beach so they can crawl down, and then they can imprint the location of this beach and return here 20, 30 years down the road. Over here, we have, since the project is at a dive resort, we will be working a lot with the guests, the general public that comes by. We share with them a bit of information about the wildlife, about nature, about the location. So you'll learn a bit more about the corals, the turtles, the plants, the trees, about the surrounding nature in the area. Guests would like to ask questions about that. And we host a daily turtle talk at 8:30 p.m. This is something that we all will learn to go through, get a bit of presentation skills, I guess. Other guest interactions we have is that we bring them to see the turtles. Because nature is best enjoyed firsthand. The feeling when you see a turtle through the book, the video, is not the same as seeing them in real life. The sense of scale is different. So what we do, we bring them closer, not too close, to a safe distance where we don't disturb the turtle, and that way they can see the turtle. That way they experience nature straight and as it is. We also, when we release the baby turtles, guests can see them. They can't touch it. We make sure that they don't touch it. It's not good. But the hatchlings go down the beach, and then the guests will be at either side. Again, seeing nature as it is. It really helps build a bond between nature and people. So, and before we bring the guests to see the turtle or to release the hatchlings, we always give them a briefing, let them know that no white lights on the beach, no loud noises, watch your step, this kind of things. I think one of the last guest interactions is that we do beach cleans. So we just bring them out to the beach and clean the beach with them. For the interns, the program season is from March to October, and the internship may be about 2 to 3 months. So it runs through the same time as the tourism season. That's when the turtles come up. Monsoon season is over. The beach, the area starts drying up. Turtles will start coming up. And then the peak season is about June, July, August. That's when we get the most mother turtles coming out on the beach. And then August, September, October, that's when it starts tapering off. Less turtles will start coming up. The internship program, it's about a 2-3 month program. It depends on the availability, like how long you can stay for and how much space we have. But generally, that's how long it takes to pass the skills. So part of this program is the food and lodging is provided, so you don't have to pay extra for the food or the lodging. Another thing to expect is that because you'll be on the island for a while, so we'll be staying on site on the island. So you have to be kind of ready to, be away from civilization for a while. This program isn't without its own challenges. Most of our work is at night, so that is one of the biggest challenges we face. Night shifts are divided into two parts. Shift 1, Shift 2. We look for the turtles because most of the turtles are nesting at night. We patrol and look for their tracks every hour. Then once we find a turtle track, we will follow the track until we find the turtle. We keep watch until they start laying eggs. Aside from the night work, some of the work can be physically demanding. There is a lot of digging for the turtle eggs, digging for the hatchery. So it can be, the one challenge is that it can be quite physically demanding. And since most of the work is at night, we have to keep in mind that we are only allowed red light. The darkness may be a bit overwhelming initially. No street lights, no lights. Lights scare away the turtles, so we try to keep the beach as dark as we can. Especially on new moon nights where there is no lights at all, so it can be pretty dark. But it's something that we all get used to. We patrol or do shifts in pairs, at least there's always someone. Where are the applicants generally from? It's a mixed bag, to be honest. We have a lot of locals applying and a lot of international people applying. Locally, a lot of the students, or even internationally, everyone on their summer semesters during the June, July, August, September time, it's when a lot of the internship programs are going on. So a lot of people apply around then. The turtles we are working with, the green turtles mostly, and sometimes the hawksbill turtles. The green turtles are endangered species and the hawksbills are critically endangered. We mostly get the green turtles, and they are important to the ecosystem. I think one thing they do is they help maintain the balance in the marine ecosystem, especially around the seagrass area. They keep the seagrass healthy by trimming off the dying seagrass and generally just keeping it from overgrowing the area. The seagrass is important because it's a carbon store, it's a nesting ground for sea life, and the turtles keep the jellyfish population in check. The jellyfish eats all the small grazer fish and it will cause a drop in the diversity of the sea life or the marine ecosystem in that area. So that's why the turtles are important to keep. We are on an island. What is the island experience? Well, I guess swimming every day, kayaking, you're enjoying the ocean. It's literally in your front yard. Since we are away from the city, away from civilization itself, at night it's very nice. There's less light pollution, which is good for the turtles. For us, if you enjoy seeing the stars, you can see the sunset, the sunrise, and at night the stars are something different to behold.
And at the end of the whole thing, isn't it worth it just to see the baby turtles hatch out?